I wanted to share an observation about the difference between products that are out there promising to show you how to do something or how to achieve something. They sell, they're popular, they've got high price tags, they generate whatever figure income for the seller because they are oriented to reinforcing the illusion that really is at the heart of our dis-ease or sickness right now, which is our compulsion and addiction to believing it's outside ourselves, that what we need, want, desire to have is out there if we only knew how to get it. And it's so strong. I myself have succumbed to it about once a year, every year for the last 5 years, in terms of, finally coming into some level of inner trust and listening, getting to a point where my old belief system, thought pattern, gets impatient and starts tugging at me, and I find myself somehow attracting or finding another program about how to solve some problem. Get more money, get more clients, make it happen faster, be more successful, whatever. And I have no hesitation in putting money down for those. And each time I get into the program, I see the illusion that this is the opposite of the direction I'm truly going in when I listen to my heart. My heart is taking me on a path of never been there before, never done it before. It's never been done before. It's being created. So of course, there's a lot of fear from the mind that's looking for evidence of how this is going to work. Who's done this before? How can it be compared to anything? And of course it can't, because if it could, it's imitation. And I love that. I think it's a Gertrude Stein quote that if it had been done before, it would be imitation, not creation. Something like that. But the true teachings, the essence of the true learning within these experiences that I've had, because I've had some very essential teachings in the last 5 years also. Not the programs on how to, but essential teachings that point me back to myself. And there's no way to write that down. There's no curriculum. There's no guaranteed bullet point set of outcomes that I can state for you when it's about going back to yourself, doing it your way, finding out what your way is. It's a whole being experience that requires all of you to engage and integrate and continuously discover and expand into. So it's not defined. If I could write it down now, it's too small for you. And it's not yours because I wrote it down. So it's something that's going to come from you. It's going to come from some process of opening that allows you to touch and stay and contact and establish communication and trust and relationship within you. Again, how many of us are looking for communication, trust, and understanding in a relationship outside ourselves when we have not even touched that in ourselves? And that's our true desire, to have that contact somewhere, and we're looking everywhere except to the source. So this is the nature of what I am here to offer and put in the world. I do not put things into the world that say this is how to do something, this is how to blah blah blah. People have offered to pay me to tell them how to do, list any of the things that they've seen me do on the outer. how to get a job in venture capital, how to start a business, how to do your online stuff. I don't do that. There's plenty of people out there doing it. There's a marketplace of that. And I choose to be in the space of true teaching to the best of my ability, and which is currently always expanding. So each time I teach something that's true, that brings someone back to themselves, I expand into myself and have more to offer. So I choose to stay in that space. And I choose to have clarity about that and to show that distinction because I know it well, having my own illusion about what's really necessary. And there's nothing wrong with the how-to courses. There's nothing erroneous in the information that's presented. I've just observed that the whole process of just being a student again in school, straight A student, listening to the teacher, getting it all right, doesn't actually serve that which is growing in me. The life force, the life source in me is not served by continuing to be in the passive mode of, okay, yes, I'll do that because she did it, or he did it, or they did it. And this is the call of our time, to come in and to see the true source of everything that we've ever believed existed outside of ourselves. And yes, scary for the mind. And there's something in the essence of these words, if you feel them, that will touch a place of truth in you.